Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining today's webinar. We're going to be talking about the wellness spectrum. So with the abundance of health and wellness advice out there, it's easy to get swept up in the latest trends that promise those miraculous results. However, not everything you hear is backed by science. So today we'll separate fact from fiction across various wellness practices, examining both mainstream and alternative approaches. Our goal is to empower you with knowledge so that you can make informed decisions about your own health. Now, mainstream or conventional medicine is what most of us are familiar with. This includes practices and treatments that are widely accepted and used by the majority of healthcare professionals. These methods are backed by extensive research and clinical trials. Examples include things like pharmaceuticals, surgeries, other standard medical procedures. On the other hand, alternative medicine refers to unproven or disproven methods used instead of those standard medical treatments to prevent, diagnose, or improve overall well-being. These practices have either not been thoroughly tested in clinical trials or they have been tested and found not to work against fighting disease. But that doesn't mean that some practices aren't still beneficial to you. So some examples of alternative methods include special diets, certain supplements and herbs, oils, acupuncture, yoga, and more. It's important to understand, or it's important and it's, more than ever to understand that the wellness practices we participate in and to dig into the science behind popular trends to find those trusted sources to guide us as health and wellness misinformation have become serious public health concerns. So in recent years, we've seen significant increase in the spread of unfounded health and wellness trends, mostly shared on social media platforms. Research has shown that online health messages are often incomplete, inaccurate, and can potentially provide harmful information. Fake health and wellness information can lead to poor health choices, risky behaviors, and a loss of trust in health authorities. So for instance, a recent study conducted by MyFitnessPal revealed some eye-opening statistics about how different generations are seeking out health information. Now, this survey was conducted using 2,000 millennials and Gen Z people across 4 first world countries. So the survey found that 87% of millennials and Gen Z TikTok users turn to the platform for nutrition and health advice, with 57% frequently adopting those nutrition trends that they find. Of those influenced, 67% say that they adopt at least one of these trends a few times a week. Yet, only 2% of the nutrition content on the app is even accurate, according to an analysis of more than 67,000 videos conducted with Dublin City University. They compared TikTok videos against regulated public health and nutrition guidelines, only 2% being accurate. So with so much advice out there, from fad diets to miracle supplements, it's easy to get swept up in the latest trends that promise miraculous results. However, not everything you hear is backed by science. Today's presentation aims to separate fact from fiction in those various wellness practices, and we're going to be examining both mainstream and alternative approaches. Now, our goal is to empower you with that knowledge so you can make these informed decisions about your health. So hopefully by 12:30, you'll have a better understanding of how to evaluate wellness claims and incorporate science-backed practices into your daily life. Now, alternative medicine methods can be incredibly diverse, encompassing various approaches that many people find beneficial for their health and well-being. Some examples are on the slide, things like chakra healing or drinking hydrogen water or Tai Chi, to name a few. It's important to understand that the term alternative medicine covers a wide array of practices, and what works for one person might not work for another person, or it might not work at all. It's all about finding the right balance and approach that suits individual needs and preferences. Now, we've done the research on 6 different alternative medicine practices in detail, and each of these practices offer unique benefits, maybe have gained popularity for various reasons. So the methods we're going to be discussing today are specifically the lemon water detox, crystal healing, cupping therapy, the blue zone diet, aromatherapy, and collagen supplements. So as we go through these 6 practices, our goal is to get to the root of the claims surrounding them. We'll provide you with the tools necessary to evaluate wellness practices properly on your own. Practice number 1, kicking it off with a popular claim that drinking lemon water detoxifies your body. Many believe that lemon water can flush out toxins and cleanse the system. In reality, our bodies have highly efficient detoxification systems built in, primarily the liver and the kidneys. So while lemon water is hydrating and provides vitamin C, potassium, folate, some B vitamins, there's no scientific evidence to support its detoxifying properties. And the amount of nutrients you're getting from a glass of lemon water is really not enough to radically transform your skin, body composition, or general well-being. So what does the science say? The recommended daily intake of vitamin C, according to the National Institute of Health, is 90 milligrams for men and 75 milligrams for women. And 1 lemon's worth of lemon juice yields about 18.6 milligrams of vitamin C. So not totally insignificant, but not enough on its own to meet your daily needs. While lemon water doesn't detoxify your body, it does have benefits, right? We said, it's hydrating, it has vitamin C, which helps support our immune function. So not only is this true, but as a whole, detoxifying beverages aren't necessary. Like I said, since our liver and our kidneys are already doing the job of filtering toxins out of our blood. Now, the liver naturally processes everything we consume: food, drink, medications. It breaks down harmful substances and transforms them into less harmful compounds to prepare them for elimination, filtering approximately 2 liters of blood every minute. So when the liver has broken down harmful substances, its byproducts are primarily excreted via the bile, which takes waste away and breaks down fats in the small intestine during digestion, or the blood or urine, even in some cases the saliva. Moving on, the kidneys continuously filter the blood to remove waste products and excess substances like salts and water, which form urine. Every day, the kidneys filter around 150 quarts of blood, producing 1 to 2 quarts of urine. So instead, all of this to say, instead of using lemon water solely for detoxification, focus on maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So eating a balanced diet, rich nutrient-dense foods, staying active, drinking plenty of water, avoiding excessive alcohol and processed foods. This can help support your body's natural detoxification systems and help you reap the benefits. So remember, it's important to be skeptical of any single food or ingredient that claims to be the key to well-being or a cure-all detox. Practice number 2. So crystal healing is a fascinating practice that dates back thousands of years, involving the use of gemstones and crystals to balance the body's energy fields. Those who practice with crystals believe that these crystals can absorb, store, and release energy, promoting physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. For example, amethyst is often used because it's believed to induce calmness and clarity, while rose quartz is said to foster love and emotional healing. Each crystal is thought to possess unique properties that can benefit the user. However, there is no scientific evidence to support the efficacy of crystal healing. Studies have shown that any perceived benefits are likely due to the placebo effect, where believing in the treatment's effectiveness can actually produce positive outcomes. Despite the lack of scientific backing, many people find comfort and personal benefit in using crystals. The process of selecting and using these stones can provide a sense of empowerment for some, maybe mindfulness, contributing to overall well-being. So, while crystals may not have scientifically proven healing properties, for some, they can still play a valuable role in an individual's holistic wellness routine. Moving on to practice number 3. Cupping is a practice that dates back thousands of years and is commonly associated with traditional medicine, but it's also gained a lot of popularity here in the US in recent years. So it involves placing cups on the skin to create suction, which is believed to improve blood flow and promote healing. The suction can be created using heat or mechanical devices. Practitioners claim that cupping enhances blood circulation, relieves muscle tension, helps with pain relief and inflammation. There are Also, several hyped up benefits associated with cupping, such as, again, detoxifying the body, removing toxins, improving immune function, boosting energy levels, alleviating respiratory conditions like colds and bronchitis, reducing anxiety, stress. There's a whole laundry list of benefits. However, the quality of scientific evidence supporting these claims is too limited to draw firm conclusions. So, as we said, there's a lot of benefits claimed by cupping. Not a lot of research or not enough research backing any of those claims. Are there risks involved with cupping? So most experts agree that cupping is safe as long as those treated don't mind the circular discolorations, which fade over a number of days or weeks. So side effects tend to be limited to the pinch experienced during skin suction, and it's quite unusual that cupping causes any serious problems. So this is one of those situations where, while it may not have any scientifically backed benefit, it also doesn't really necessarily have any drawbacks or negative health consequences. So if this is something you're interested in trying, start by finding a qualified practitioner who's licensed, who's experienced. If you're using home cupping kits, use them with caution and proper guidance. And then consider combining cupping with other proven therapies like massage, physical therapy. So staying informed about current research on cupping and its benefits will help you make those informed decisions. It's also good to discuss with your healthcare provider to ensure that cupping is appropriate for you, fits well with your overall health plan. This leads me to practice number 4. So another alternative practice becoming more widespread is what's known as the Blue Zone diet. Now, the Blue Zone diet takes inspiration from the dietary habits of people living in regions with the highest life expectancy, known as Blue Zones. These areas include Okinawa, Sardinia, an area in Costa Rica and Greece, and even Loma Linda, California. So the diet emphasizes plant-based foods such as vegetables, fruits, legumes, along with whole grains, nuts, lean proteins, particularly fish. Processed foods and red meat are consumed minimally. Scientific research supports the benefits of the Blue Zone diet, showing that diets rich in plant-based foods and low in processed foods and red meat are linked to increased longevity and reduced risk of chronic diseases. So this actually is an alternative at all. So I want to note that while this diet looks alternative because it has its own special name and it's associated with specific areas of the world, the lifestyle is just kind of what we're supposed to be doing, and that is backed by science. And so with that, I will pass it over to Leah, who will explain more about the Blue Zone diet.
Thank you, Emma. So to kind of go into a little bit more detail about the Blue Zone diet, one of the key aspects to this diet is portion control, as well as eating mindfully. Being aware of your portions can prevent you from overeating and can help maintain a healthy weight. Additionally, sharing meals with family and friends is a common practice in these regions that Emma mentioned and is believed to contribute to improved social connections and overall happiness. For optimal results, combine this diet with regular physical activity. Engaging in consistent exercise does not only complement the health benefits of the diet, but it also supports overall physical and mental well-being. So if you're looking to incorporate this diet into your lifestyle, aim to increase your intake of vegetables, fruits, and legumes, which are staples in these longevity hotspots. You can also opt for whole grains, nuts, and seeds as primary sources of nutrition as well, and include fish in your diet while limiting your consumption of red meat and dairy. Now, moving on to practice number 5. So aromatherapy is a form of complementary and alternative medicine. It uses essential oils to manage symptoms or boost your well-being. It is a holistic therapy, meaning it's meant to support your whole self, being mind, body, and spirit. And it involves inhaling essential oils or applying them, of course, diluted to your skin. People around the world have used aromatherapy for centuries. In the US, aromatherapy often complements other treatments for people with conditions like anxiety. People also use aromatherapy to maintain wellness and feel better in general. Common claims about essential oils include their ability to reduce stress, improve sleep, and relieve headaches. For instance, lavender is frequently used for relaxation, while peppermint is believed to help with headaches. Some studies indicate that there is a benefit to using essential oils, while others show no improvement in symptoms, claiming to be no better than a placebo. But one thing is certain, that is that essential oils cannot cure or treat specific medical conditions. So, what is the hype around aromatherapy? To kind of go into more detail, it is said to work, like I said, mainly through inhalation. And when inhaled, the aromatics stimulate your nervous system, which is your brain, spinal cord, and nerves. This means that aromatherapy starts a chain reaction of signals to your brain and chemical responses throughout your body. The essential oils release tiny molecules into the air. And when you inhale these molecules, they move into your nose and they send messages to your brain. These messages stimulate activity in the parts of your brain that help control your emotions and store your memories. Then, the brain releases hormones that help regulate many body functions like mood, sleep, and digestion. The release of these hormones may help you in various ways, like lowering anxiety and reducing your perception of pain. But emphasis there on the word may help. To include essential oils in your lifestyle, you can use a diffuser to disperse the oils in your home or workspace, apply them topically by diluting them with a carrier oil, or add a few drops to bath water for a relaxing experience. But with all of this, I do want to note that the information provided about aromatherapy is intended to discuss the claimed benefits of essential oils and their claimed potential effects. We do not endorse or recommend the use of any of these essential oils as a cure for any specific conditions or diseases. And like always consult with your doctor before starting any new wellness practices or treatments, especially if you have any underlying health conditions or concerns. Now, moving on to practice number 6, there is definitely a lot of excitement around collagen drinks and supplements at the moment, with celebrities and influencers often promoting them for their supposed benefits for skin, hair, and nails. Collagen is a major structural protein in our tissues, and it's found in our skin, hair, nails, tendons, cartilage, and bones. Collagen works with other substances to maintain skin elasticity, volume, and moisture, and it can also help make up proteins that form our hair, skin, and nails. Our bodies naturally produce collagen using the amino acids from protein-rich or collagen-rich foods like bone broth, meat, and fish. But aging, sun damage, smoking, and alcohol consumption all decrease collagen production. But what does the science say? So at this time, there is not enough proof that taking collagen pills or consuming collagen drinks will make a difference in skin, hair, or nails. Instead of collagen supplements and drinks, why not try some of these vitamins and minerals that are proven to support skin, hair, and nail health more effectively? First, we have vitamin C, which also benefits the production of collagen naturally, potentially aiding in the maintenance of elastic and firm skin. Vitamin E may protect skin cells from damage and improve hydration. Common sources of vitamin E include nuts and seeds, spinach, and avocados. Next is biotin, or vitamin B7, can promote healthy hair growth and strengthen your nails, and it is primarily found in foods like eggs, nuts, seeds, and sweet potatoes. Zinc also promotes skin health by aiding in wound healing and reducing inflammation. Zinc is also involved in the production of collagen and the regulation of oil production in the skin. You can get zinc from foods such as meat, shellfish, legumes, and whole grains. And lastly, omega-3 fatty acids play a large role in maintaining skin elasticity and reducing inflammation, which may support skin conditions such as eczema and psoriasis. Omega-3s also have anti-inflammatory effects that can reduce redness and irritation. And some rich sources of omega-3 fatty acids include fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, as well as flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. So by focusing on a balanced diet rich in these nutrients, you can support your body's natural functions and maintain vibrant skin and hair. So now that we've went through a few different alternative wellness methods, let's switch gears to the heart of why we're here, the importance of scientific evidence in evaluating health and wellness practices. So just as we need to sift through the social media noise to find the truth, we must apply this same level of scrutiny to the wellness information that we are looking at as well. Evidence-based wellness claims accurately guide you through the hundreds of wellness fads, ensuring you're not just experimenting with trends that might not work or may cause you harm. When it comes to finding evidence-based wellness claims, you have to know where to look and what to look for. First, let's start with peer-reviewed articles. These are studies and papers that have been evaluated by experts in the field before publication, ensuring the information is credible and scientifically sound. So, how do you identify credible sources? Look for these peer-reviewed journals and information from reputable organizations such as the CDC or the World Health Organization, and some of the others listed on the screen as well. Focus on government organizations, universities, and healthcare institutions, as well as peer-reviewed journals. These sources have a proven track record of providing trustworthy health advice and rely on rigorous scientific research to back their recommendations. It's also important to cross-check information with multiple trusted sources, just as a good precaution to get into. This ensures that you're not falling for false claims. It's like getting a second opinion from a few friends before making a big decision. If all of your trusted sources agree, then you're more likely to be on the right track. You also just want to be cautious of sensational claims that seem to be too good to be true. If it sounds like a headline from a tabloid, it probably just is that. You want to approach health claims with the same skepticism that you'd use when you get a random call about your car's extended warranty or a free vacation. You always want to proceed with caution, and critical thinking can help you sift through the hype and find the truth. You should also be aware of claims that promise quick fixes or miracle results. They're often more fantasy than fact, or a little bit of the truth that got exaggerated. Ask key questions about these miraculous health claims. Ask about the research that's behind the claim, and is it supported by a credible study, or is it just anecdotal evidence? And who is promoting this trend? Are they a recognized expert or someone with a website and a lot of enthusiasm? Also ask, are there any conflicts of interest? Sometimes trends are pushed by those who have a financial stake in them. So these are all good questions to ask. For fact checking, use resources like Snopes or factcheck.org to debunk myths. And you can also use scientific databases like PubMed or Google Scholar for solid research, or even consult healthcare professionals for expert advice. Plus, you can always email anyone on the Strive team for any well-being questions, and we will do our best to answer it if it is within our capacity. Now, with all of that, take a moment to answer the following reflection question. What's an alternative wellness trend that you currently follow? And lastly, we have some, excuse me, we have some resources that dive deeper into this hot topic. If you are looking to debunk more health and wellness claims, that first QR code will take you to Harvard Health, so you can visit that one. The second resource is a podcast where credible professionals debate exercise and nutrition research, health and fitness trends, and more. And then the third resource is a quick read from Johns Hopkins on what to look for when evaluating questionable wellness information and trends. Thank you so much for joining today's webinar, and don't forget to register for next month's webinar on the cashless era, shaping the future of transactions and financial wellness. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and again, thank you for joining.